Good morning. Today is Wednesday and I am all ready to go to Port Farms with my one daughter-in-law and grandchildren. They will be here in about 45 minutes and we'll be on our way. I started my day very early, 4:30. In fact, it's at 4:33. That's what the clock said. Just had a few things I needed to get done, and I knew that if I didn't get up extra early that my morning would be a bit hectic and just cramped for time, and I don't like those kind of mornings if they frustrate me. So in order to keep my peace and my joy, I just got up a little bit earlier than normal, and hopefully I can go to bed tonight a little earlier than normal also. And I'm just looking forward to a really good day, and I hope you'll join me. Well, look at there. Look at that cute little pumpkin with the painted face. Oh my goodness. He is just so cute. I just had to show him to you. Hey, I just had to share that with you. I just thought that little guy was just the cutest thing. Anyways, we got back about 2:15, 2:30 maybe from Port Farms, and I just had the best time. And I know that Annette and the kids had the best times too. And I just thought that I would share just a little bit of the fun that we had there together. And I hope you enjoy watching it as much as we had being there together. Well, here we are. We're at Port Farms. Look at there. Say hi. Say hi. There's other schools here too from the areas. But we're all to be going down to what they're calling the stage area, so we'll see what they're going to do. So the kids are in the pumpkin patch, and they get to pick out a pumpkin that they want. And this sun is like really, really bright, so I'm going to try to keep it behind me as the kids locate some pumpkins. And as you can see, they said when we went to that stage area that they have 12 acres of pumpkins, and that they also have beehives that they have in their 12 acres in order to help pollinate the pumpkins. And then they also reap the benefits of having the honey from them. So that's really neat. But you know, look at these pumpkins. Wow. Did you find one you want? Good. That's great. Handy's off. Here comes Nathan. Wave, Nathan, wave. Wave. There's Luke going around the bend. Come on, Luke, you can do it. And here he comes. Here comes Luke, no-handed. He's gonna crash. Oh no! They're so cute. Here comes Luke. Here comes Nathan. Good job. Well, it's Nathan and me, and we are lost in the maze. We've only been able to find one stamp, and that was for the black, because we're supposed to stamp each one of these squares. We were in the blue, we didn't find that stamp, and now we're in the pink. So we're going to keep looking, and hopefully we'll find it.
We're just going to go all around the maze.
That's right. And way out there is Annette and Luke. We got separated, but we're up on a bridge, and look at this view.
Yep, we're on a bridge.
Don't, you get down, make me nervous. Look at that view. And you can see the maze. You can kind of see how to go. Okay, looks like we're lost in the maze. Way over there where those school buses are is where we're supposed to be. Oh dear, oh dear.
We can't find orange.
We can't find orange. Well, we're gonna follow Luke. What are we gonna get? Simon says, arms above head, playing Marco Polo. Or rub belly, pat head, and skip and sink because there's a post missing there.
Well, since Luke's hungry and Marco Polo is going to make us more confused.
Isn't that the true? Rose, rub belly, and pat head? All right.
Let's do another thing. I'm going to do absolutely nothing. I'm going to just try something easy. Oh, we're crying out loud.
Harriet's legs and leads and chooses actions to do. Oh my goodness. That is just something not right about that one. Let's see. Hug each other, walk and growl like a bear. That sounds like fun. Let's do that one. How's that sound? That's right. Just keep spinning until you get to the one you want. Come on, Luke. You can do it. You gonna go down on your belly? That was great. Here comes Luke. There he is. He came out backwards. And here comes Nathan. Nathan came out backwards. Here comes Luke and Nathan. Yay! Well, we're on our hay ride. And there's Luke, and Nathan, and Annette.
We're on a hay ride.
There's no hay on it, but it is a hay wagon. So I guess that counts. It is a little bumpy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Definitely.
Look at those big wheels. It's like a car. Whoa, this swamp. The swamp of stinkiness, that is.
There you go.
The swamp of...
I just wanted to take a moment and end this vlog by saying that I hope you had a very nice day. I think you can tell by what you've watched that I had a very good day. But there was one thing that I wanted to share. Something that's kind of been bothering my heart that happened at Port Farms. But first I want to say that in 1 Timothy chapter 1 verse 5, it says basically that we're to aim for love. That's our aim. Okay? And verse 1 says, the aim of our charge is love that issues from a pure heart and a good conscience with sincere faith. Well, today, while my daughter-in-law Annette and I went to sit on a bench while the boys were on the slide, there was an older woman. And as we walked by, she started to yell a young boy's name very sternly and to scream for him to get over there. And she did this maybe 2 or 3 times, and he finally complied and went over to her. And she kind of, sternly spoke to him. And then she called another young man, and he eventually complied after like 2 or 3 screams. And you got to realize there's a lot of kids, there's a lot of kids talking. There's a lot of parents talking. It's open, wide spaces. So they might not have heard her. It might have taken 2 or 3 times for the little ones to even realize, oh, somebody's calling my name. So that doesn't really mean that it was a deliberate, I'm not listening. That being said, because I like to give everyone the benefit of the doubt. So that's why I put that in there. These young boys were anywhere between the ages of 6 and 8, maybe. They couldn't have been much older. And they were definitely school age. So anyways, each one of these young boys were, once they saw that they were heard, that they were being called by this lady, they were hesitant. You could tell by their demeanor that they were very hesitant to go to her. Anyways, after they all got there, she continued to speak to these young boys in a very, very harsh and mean, I can't think of any other word to say but mean way. And there was absolutely no compassion in her voice. There was absolutely no incentive except the threat to get them to do what she wanted. It was 100% do what I say or the hammer's going to come down on you, basically. And anyways, if it would have been me as a child, I would have been scared to death. I truly would have been. I probably just would have broke down crying. But, I'm a girl too, so who knows. But it bothered me more than I realized, because after coming home, that's where my brain is. My brain was on those 3 or 4 little boys with this woman, and she was a lot older. She was older than me. She was definitely, older. And she was a big woman, and she sat there and she actually held on to a staff. Not a cane, I mean a staff. That being said, I want to remind you what Corinthians tells us. Paul in Corinthians, in 1 Corinthians chapter 13, which is known as the love chapter, one of the things he says is that if we speak in the tongues of men and angels but have not love, that we're nothing but a noisy gong or a clanging cymbal. And, love is vital in forming relationships, all relationships, especially ones with children. And I believe very sincerely, I have 5 children, so trust me, I believe very sincerely in a good dose of respectful fear. It is helpful when you're raising children, but that being said, it has to be submerged in love. And I mean submerged, not sprinkled with love, submerged with love. And we can never forget that the aim of our charge is love. We become like someone just pounding away at a gong. Have you ever heard of a gong? I'm sure you have. They are actually quite horrible noise. That is nothing, that is not musical in any sense of the word. It is just noise. Loud, attention-grabbing noise. That's all it is. And when we pound away at somebody with fear and with do this, or this, and we're just pounding away. That's what we're doing. We're just like a gong. We're just making a whole lot of noise that's irritating. And we have to aim for love. Because if we don't aim for love, that is nothing but selfish pride. That's what that is. Our actions can drown out the cross of Christ, and it just points to us. It doesn't point to him. When we do everything by submerging it in love, we're pointing to Christ. And that's kind of what I want to leave you with, because I'm going to keep these little boys in my prayers. Because these little boys need love. That's what they need. They need discipline. Oh, absolutely. They need a little bit of respectful fear in the consequences that if they do not listen. That's just part of growing up. But the aim for teaching children to listen to you is not in threatening them. If you don't do this, I will do this, in whatever form that might take. Then we're not getting them to comply for the right reasons. Because we as caregivers, whether you're the parent or a caregiver, it doesn't matter. We as caregivers must drown that with love, because we want to get these children to listen to us because they want to, because they love us so much. They want to. Their heart wants to listen to their parents. That's the goal. When you have children that want to obey you, I'm not saying they're always going to be successful at it, just like we're not with our Heavenly Father. But when they want to, you have been successful in pointing them to Christ, because you have been a good representative of who He is. Because first and foremost, His aim is to love. And I'll leave you with that. Good night. And remember, life happens. Enjoy it.